Welcome back to Ethan Wandering Wonders. Today, we're leaving Phu My Port and heading into the heart of Ho Chi Minh City to explore one of Vietnam's most iconic and historic landmarks, the Independence Palace.
On April 30, 1975, the communist tank hit the main entrance of Credential Palace.
Take a close look. It's April 1975, just hours before Saigon falls. This isn't the US Embassy like many believe. It's 22 Gia Long Street. People are desperately climbing a ladder to a CIA helicopter, their last ticket out.
We are crossing Saigon River, 256 kilometers long, and it originates from Cambodian border, flows via Vietnam three provinces and walks into the district of Phu My River.
And just like that, the city noise fades away as we pull into the sprawling grounds of the Independence Palace. Notice the striking 1960s architecture sitting perfectly behind the grand fountain. This building is a literal time capsule that witnessed history. Stepping inside, you immediately grasp the immense scale of this place. We get a quick look at the cabinet room, featuring that brilliant green color scheme and unique oval table designed to keep politicians calm and unified during high-stakes meetings. Next is a glance at the grand banquet chamber. Draped in the traditional royal yellow, this lavish space was built to host massive state dinners for over 100 dignitaries at a time. There is the main conference hall. Seeing these sprawling spaces back to back really drives home that time capsule feeling. Everything is perfectly frozen in 1975.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the walking desk of the second president. You know, the first president was assassinated, and the second president.
Moving further in, we get a glimpse into the actual president's office. If you look closely behind the desk, there is a beautiful printed painting depicting the president's peaceful hometown village. It is a quiet personal touch that provides a stark contrast to the heavy burden of the war that was raging just outside these walls. What you're looking at here is the official state reception room. Back when this was the Independence Palace, the president of South Vietnam used this exact space to welcome foreign ambassadors and heads of state. Notice the massive, vibrant red carpet woven with traditional Vietnamese motifs, framing those heavy, patterned velvet armchairs. The whole room is arranged specifically for high-level concurrent meetings and formal state photos. If you look toward the windows behind those gold curtains, you can spot the palace's architectural secret. That concrete exterior screen was designed by architect Ngo Viet Thu to resemble a traditional bamboo curtain, providing modern shade while framing the outside view. Just steps away from where heads of state were officially received, you walk out into the true heart of the palace, the Great Hall. It's a massive, sunlit atrium that connects the various staterooms. If you look closely at the gold embroidery, you'll see powerful dragons swirling around the edges. In traditional Asian symbolism, the dragon represents supreme power, politics, and royalty. Mingling with those dragons are phoenixes, which stand for nobility and high class. Together, this intricate design was a woven wish for wealth, longevity, and a hope that the Southern Republic would endure forever, just like the sun. Welcome to the Credential's presentation room. This was the most formal space in the palace, used exclusively for the president to officially receive newly appointed foreign ambassadors. If you watched my video on Portugal's Palace of Queluz, you might remember the incredibly opulent ambassador's hall and throne room. This room serves that exact same diplomatic purpose, but with a completely different approach to power. Instead of overwhelming European Baroque extravagance, this space commands respect through mid-century modern restraint, stark symmetry, and those royal golden yellow tones. At the back sits the heavy wooden desk where the president stood, framed by a massive 40-panel traditional Vietnamese lacquer painting. The atmosphere shifts completely as we head down into the bunker, and original 1970s communication equipment. This was the nerve center where the final desperate hours of the South Vietnamese government played out, and the culmination of that history happened right outside. This is Tank 390. On April 30th, 1975, a tank just like this crashed straight through the main wrought iron gates of this very palace. That single moment marked the fall of Saigon, the surrender of the South, and the end of the Vietnam War. Looking past the Grand Fountain and down the long tree-lined boulevard, you see a completely transformed, vibrant Ho Chi Minh City. It's a powerful reminder of how far this city has come. Thank you so much for exploring this incredible time capsule with me. If you enjoyed this tour, please hit that like button, subscribe to Ethan Wandering Wonders, and I will see you on our next adventure.